What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Colum Tyrrell Podcast. Take 2. Last episode got a little bit too flagrant. That word that I've only learned because of Andrew Schultz. We said some awful things about some people. So we decided to save what little remains of my career and was like, let's put that behind the paywall. What does Chrissy D call his the paywall, the Patreon, the Peliwelly?
The Pachy-Wachy?
The Pachy-Wachy?
I have no idea.
Chrissy D I saw a clip of him talking about suicide and he referred to it as Suey Wooey.
Suey Wooey.
And I've been laughing at it every day. I think of Suey Wooey and I'm like, that's so funny. He had a bit of a case of the Suey Wooeys.
Suey Wooeys. Oh.
Anyway, if you want to see that episode, head over to patreon.com/Colum Tyrrell. As little as $5 a month, you get an extra episode, plus all the back catalogue, blah, blah, blah. You know how it is. You know how it works. The real ones already know. Then at the end of the month, we do a Zoom hang, which I guess we missed, actually, now that I think about it.
Well, you know, January is one of the shorter months.
Yeah. I literally didn't think about it right now.
It's a leap year.
Ah, God, I'm the talent. I'm the reason the lights are on. I'm allowed to forget this stuff. You're supposed to be here fucking crossing the T's and dotting the I's.
It's literally my only job.
Your only job is to remind me not to show up. Fuck.
Even that sometimes we have trouble with.
We can't have 3 fucking idiots on the show.
I know.
I'm the idiot. And I do a Jordan Peterson impression too often. That's my job. We all know our roles. Yeah, you're right. Your role is to laugh too much.
Way
right?
too much.
Laugh so much people that find you annoying. That's your job. Crushing it. Supposed to ask some questions sometimes. Never asked me a question in his life.
Eagles keep winning too much.
David's supposed to have the fucking be on the 1s and 2s, you know. So when I'm talking, it's supposed to be close up, but he's in wide shot now for no fucking reason. Fucking pack of fucking morons. But we'll survive.
And how does that make you feel?
We are irritated. I need a fucking Jew in here or something, or an Asian guy. Or some virgin. I need a little 18-year-old fucking virgin who makes his own vlogs. Mm-hmm. Who does that for fucking Schultz? Chifty? There's some 12-year-old works for Schultz. He fucking, I don't know what this guy.
He trafficked him through China.
He was fucking making Minecraft videos or something, and then Schultz gave him $28 to move to New York, and now he makes the most incredible vlogs the whole time.
It really is insane.
Schultz just pays for his phone bill, and now this guy gets to hang out with like fucking Lil Nas and shit like that. I don't know where they go, but they're all
fucking
over.
Fashion Week.
You know what? There's a combination. As long as the show looks good and sounds good, I'm happy. Is it good? Doesn't matter. That's not the point. That's being good is kind of gay. You know, what's good out there? There's like, you know, the mass producers, fucking Dr. Drew, whatever. Who's he interviewing? Fucking one of the Playboy fucking bunnies? Like talking about the time her uncle found her too hot? Or what the fuck? What's going on out there? It's a fucking the Wild West out there. They'll put Anton on fucking podcasts. Your mom's house, they will give a podcast to any bumbling fucktard. The Bagel Boss has a podcast on your mom's house now. Fuck's sake, he comes out and goes, and they record it inside the tree he lives in.
The hollowed out tree.
So you gotta be good podcasts are a little bit shit. Come Town's like a little bit shit. I mean, quality wise, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Funny, you know, it's got to be just back to basics. But yeah, we should really not be forgetting those.
No, that was bad. And it's fucked. It's fucked. I didn't even realize until you said it just now.
Maybe we got to just do something different because there's so many working things for the Zoom hang on Patreon that we got to maybe we'll just do something else.
It has to be a set in stone. It might be easier on the fucking week. Like, I know it's the Sunday service, but like Sundays, dude, me and you are hungover sleeping until 5 p.m.
Yeah. Well, I would have made it, not for Sundays, it's tough with the football too. Yeah, you're right. The problem is Sundays are the best days because everyone's kind of available. You know, maybe we'll just do another one. Maybe we'll just do it,
we'll double up this month.
Maybe we'll just do a drunk AMA or something like that every month or something. I don't know. That's too much because I'm not drinking. Collie's off the drink, by the way, folks.
Yeah, let's tone it back. How have you been with drinking? You said you had a good night's sleep for the first time.
So, yo,
I'll Larry King your ass if you want me to.
Was
Larry
that a
King
question, dude? Was that a fucking?
I mean, he pulls out his phone halfway through the show, and I'm the bad guy.
No. It's important. I'm trying to get us Molly. That's literally what I'm texting about. Trying to get Molly because obviously everyone that follows the podcast religiously, they know we do these AMAs all the time. Mm-hmm. So far we did the weed one, then we did a drunk one. Next one was got to be Molly or ecstasy or something.
Yeah, an upper.
Just a lovey-dovey bullshit. But maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll record it in Dave's house or something.
Yeah, something more like comfortable and casual.
Yeah, just us sitting around a fucking sheetless futon. you know he has his laptop on a fold-out chair. You know, Dave.
TV's on the floor.
TV. He has an old TV the previous guy left there. One of those big ones he uses as a coffee table, eats his Chinese food off.
He's got a billboard out front of
every night it's beef and broccoli for this kid. Look at that. Just some fucking crack house you live in Elmhurst or wherever. Dude, you can't even get a train there. That's where Dave lives. Dave lives in a spot where he's like, okay, you want to come to my house? What train is it? Okay, so you have
to find a LaGuardia. It's literally at LaGuardia.
You get the 7 train and then you get the shuttle bus to LaGuardia.
Wait, what?
He lives in the asshole.
I literally live on
sometimes
Terminal 5.
Yeah.
I hope it's cheap.
Dude, I get fucking... It's like a shanty town. It's a little tent village underneath one of the fucking overpass.
Tent City, dude.
It's one of these places where they say it's Queens, but I don't think it is. New York's full of those places where they're just like, yo, Sheepshead Bay, Queens. And they go, that's not Queens. I know it's kind of Queens. Queens is Woodside and Astoria. All those Russian parts are like, that's like Brooklyn South or Southeast kind of, you know what I'm saying? Queens kind of drips around like a floppy cock.
Because when I look at it on the map, they don't even like show you Brooklyn. It's always just says Queens and you'll see Manhattan. There's just like that chunk of land.
I don't know what map you're looking at. What the fuck are you doing?
When I go on my maps.
When I go on 5boroughs.com.
When I type in where am I?
But yeah, we'll do the Molly AMA, right? Absolutely, the crescendo could be... let's do the Molly AMA next week, will we? Does that work for you folk?
Yeah.
Wait, weren't you going somewhere on Wednesday?
Wednesday night. Let's do it Monday.
Monday, yeah. What date is that? Let's
the 6th.
Write that. Someone write that. So give me a pen. Where the fuck are all the pens? Oh God! What is this?
These are notes we made from 12 months ago.
Of course, it's just what's the notes? What we don't bring up? Fucking, we're so bad at getting to the topics, dude. It's always just like fucking. So fucking Chris Rock got slapped. We don't want to talk about that.
You want to talk about the Oscars, dude?
Chris Rock getting slapped, dude. Let's watch this. Are you kidding me? Will Smith, you piece of shit. We should release the roast of Will Smith.
A year late. Literally a year later.
Look, big change going on. Oh, catch me on the road, columtyrrell.com. Dates all over the fucking country. By the way, Midnight Circus, which is my variety show that I'm hosting. It's a real baby of mine. I don't know, a brainchild, whatever.
Brainchild, yep.
And I tried to get it going a year ago. Things got too busy. Podcast, I'm very busy doing the podcast, prepping, editing, all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. So I couldn't do it. And then recruiting. make sure the best of the best
are surrounding you at all times.
Just surrounding myself with fucking Italian drug addicts. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought building a room full of fucking dirty wop cokeheads wasn't going to fucking take off?
You caught me on a bad year, dude. The Eagles are way too good.
Dude, you caught me on a bad year?
Yeah.
I'm in my 20s, dude.
You caught me in the worst decade. You could have got me, dude.
Anyway, so Midnight Circus, March 10th. March 10th into 11th. On the lineup, we got Big J Oakerson. He's going to be doing some comedy. It's a variety show. We got Tim Butterly. He's going to be on, me and Tim are going to be on shrooms. Highly encourage everyone to be on shrooms. Luis Gomez is going to be bringing out Coke Magic. The classic, one of the best podcast episodes ever. When him, Dan Soder, and Big J. Dan Soder and Big Shane. Big Shane Gillis.
Oh.
They all did like a podcast, and Lewis was on coke for the whole time. So he's gonna be, and Lewis was on coke doing. I don't even know if he was on coke, but he was doing shit magic.
Coke magic.
Yeah, they kept going coke magic. he would pull a coin away. So funny. Yeah. So hopefully Lewis. I'm not gonna encourage Lewis. Lewis doesn't know that he's doing magic yet. So I guess don't hold me to that. But I'm gonna try to see if we can get like. Get him to cut an apprentice in half and things like that.
Yeah, get him to cut one of his producers in half.
Yeah, exactly. And then we're gonna add a bunch of stuff like that. So buy your tickets to that. I literally we are over a third of the tickets are already sold.
Damn.
So and that's not till March. Honestly, I've never had a show that's been more, and I know loads of people are going who haven't bought tickets. So if you can, head into New York City. It's a Friday night, so you don't have to worry about work in the morning or whatever. Midnight show. I'm gonna be on shrooms. There's going to be a bunch of like gifts and shit for the people in the audience. So head out to Midnight Circus. It's honestly, I'm not lying to you. It's going to be great.
Is it does it start at midnight?
It starts at midnight.
Okay.
Yes, that's why.
Fuck yeah.
So it's even.
I thought it said 10 p.m. on the flyer.
No.
I'm dyslexic as well.
It says midnight. It says Midnight Circus. 10 p.m. Midnight when? Eastern?
This is mountain time, right? 2 hours, yes. Very well.
Yeah, also come catch me on the road. I got some we got some stickers, some free stickers. So come out to Midnight Circus. It's gonna be great, actually. Now that I think about it, if we sell it out, I should get some like special, unique things just for that show. Maybe I'll get like a bunch of badges or something, some sort of a thing for the
like to
audience.
give out, like
so that they
thanks for
have,
coming.
like, some memorabilia type of thing.
Not a bad idea.
Big J, Lewis, myself, Tim Butterly, and I got some other surprises. We got dancers. I'm trying to get some other shit going on. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be, and I'll have some pleasant surprises.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I knew a black lady. That would be just. Welcome to the stage. The one of them, a black lady. Ooh, whoa. Step right up. Come see the black woman. Come see the woman who smells like cocoa butter.
Oh my God.
Step right up. We got the birded lady. We got the black lady. We've got the 6 foot Asian man. Just an Asian man in stilts. Some Asian midget in stilts. Fucking so funny.
I never seen one this tall. You're fucked.
Just horrible. Come see the childless Puerto Rican. Step right up.
Louis J. Gomez.
No, Lewis has a kid, and he had to flush a couple too. You know what I mean? So it's more of a Puerto Rican women thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It'd be so funny to just bill it as these things. Come see the what you call it? Come see the financially reckless Jew. Step right up. A Jewish man who just bought a scratch off. Come on, step right up. You've seen it all here, folks. 2 bits of silver. Step right up. 2 bits.
Jesus Christ.
So funny. Yeah. We're about to come see the Italian man who doesn't want to fuck his mother. Whoa, he has a soft penis around his mother. Never before have you seen that like. Never before. I went to the Circus Museum. I was in Sarasota in Florida, and they have a museum. It's the home of the
Ringling Brothers.
Yeah, there's a little bit of fuzziness coming in. Is that just the fuzzy thing you were talking about earlier? It's the second mic or his mic?
No, it's all those batteries sitting on the cords.
All right. Well, folks, I'm sorry. I know we said that the quality of the episode and what we talk about might not be that. No, it's fine. Just leave it. Well, then it's definitely. We'll just have to fucking remove it in post if we can. But we were literally just talking about, like, listen, guys, it looks good, it sounds good, and the content might not be great. But at least it looks good and sounds good, and now it's like, yeah, well, it looks good. just watch us on mute and insert your own fucking. How funny would it be if we ripped an episode of someone else's podcast, like Matt and Shane's podcast, just put their audio over the fucking our video and just released it as that?
That'd be fucking amazing.
The mashup, we call it a mashup, but they didn't know that at all.
Yeah, they didn't approve this.
This was one of their Patreon episodes, too. That would be pretty sick.
That's
dude.
the only way we'd make any money on YouTube.
Yeah.
So the circus, what did you?
So we went to the circus, like a Barnaby and Gumble or whatever the fuck it's called. I don't know. You know these famous circus guys?
The Ringling Brothers, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the Ringling Brothers. Yeah.
I used to go when I was a kid.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did they still go? I thought they closed down in like the fucking 70s.
They definitely put it up when I was. They're still running it in Philly. Dude. It's just two crackers on fentanyl, scooping up fucking
it was
dog shit.
Just bum fights. So your dad brought you to a dog fight, and you're like, "It's the circus, son. Come on." So which one do you like, son? I like that one. You're like, I like money on that.
Actually,
I'd legit love to go to a dog fight or something. Something that's really unethical. Just like it's not the worst thing in the world, but like I would love to go see a dog fight and just experience that.
there's some money on the floor. Yeah.
You know, I don't want to do anything too evil, but if the dog fight is already taking place, first of all, that's what these dogs were bred for. These fucking vicious dogs were purposely built to fight.
Right.
So you're kind of denying them their truth by not letting a pit bull bite a kid's face. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Right.
that he was born, he was made. You know what?
It's his nature.
Some people feel like they were just God put them on this world to do a certain thing. Fucking, Perks or fucking the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. We all have our calling, right?
and we've all reached our ceilings.
We've all. Some of us dream too high. Dave wanted a job, dude. Dave dreams of a bed that doesn't not on the floor, dude.
Not eating Doritos for dinner.
Sleeping 6 inches off the floor. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's what the same with these dogs, these pit bulls or whatever. Like that's inherent in their DNA to eat your boy's face. He's not like gobble up your daughter's face. That's what pit bulls do, and to not let them do that is kind of inhumane in a weird way. These dogs are designed. They're kind of retarded. They kind of inbred them and crossbreed them and all until they come like.
Oh yeah.
Especially those little dogs, those little yippy dogs, like the Paris Hilton ones, like the little yip yip.
Little Chihuahua.
Little Chihuahua.
Purse Chihuahua.
Yeah, Pomeranian.
Yeah.
I like Pomeranians, actually. I like to look at them, but they're so dumb. Like their tongue just... You ever see... What's that dog that's tongue just hangs out their face? That little cute dog.
Basset Hound.
Don't do Google children attacked by pit bull. What are you nuts, dude? We're not pulling that shit up.
We got 20 minutes to not get demonetized. Come on, guys. We can do it. That is wild.
You Google dog with tongue hanging out its face. That's fun. That's good, wholesome content. Yeah, but all those dogs are... Anyway, so I went down to this... Ringlings, what is it? Ringlings and Barnaby and Gumble or whatever. I can't remember the names.
I guess that's the original one. So by the time when I was going, it was just the Ringling Brothers.
So Ringling actually, I googled the fucking name of that fucking thing. I can't Ringling and whatever. Barnum and Bailey. Yeah. So I'd never even heard of these fuckers, but they're famous, right? So the Ringling was actually the underdogs. Barnum and Bailey were the original circus folk, and then they left to go to Europe for a couple of years. And by the time they got back, Ringling were the new boys in town. And then Barnum and Bailey eventually had to buy. Ringling eventually bought them out. I think, yeah, as far as I know. But it was it's weird. It's like a family business. All this shit, right? Like it's not like when the people said they were running away with the circus. What they meant was they were going to like be a chef or something. Because these guys had a huge operation. There was thousands of people, and they were just set up for one show.
Right.
Like, back in the day, too, it's like the 1900s where there was no entertainment. So there was, like, the circuses coming to town in 4 weeks. So they'd all be like, what?
Everyone can't wait.
What the fuck? What is that line? What is it? And, so... But all these gymnasts and all this stuff, there's a family business. Like, the only reason you get into, like, being a tightrope walker, still to this day, it's like 10th generation.
It's all nepotism.
Yeah, they're nepotism babies.
Yeah, the nepo babies.
The birded lady is a nepotism. And they didn't call them freak shows or whatever. They did have the side attractions, which was always like the world's strongest man who could lift like fucking 20 pounds.
You're the guy with the mustache.
It wasn't like a big thing. And they're like, come see this 6-foot man. Look, there was all this type of weird shit that was like...
Yeah, they just didn't have dumbbells back then.
Yeah, and then they had the bearded lady, which was just a chick who had like some sort of fucking disease, you know? They like...
Let's look up some circus freaks from back in the day.
Let's check out some circus freaks that like don't even like...
Dude, come on, Dave. We see bearded ladies every block in New York City. Come on.
I'm a lady. Come see the trans woman. No, but the
Good day, my lady.
But the bearded lady, I always thought it was just a guy with long hair. That was my theory. Was that do you ever seen The Simpsons make that joke about this? Was a spider baby or something? They go, they've got a spider baby. He's born with the body of a baby and the head of a baby. He's a spider born with the head. And they go, what?
Yeah, because I always thought that this was just like.
But so
Good.
so they had this huge thing where they would go all the way around the fucking. So I guess they eventually they settled their headquarters in fucking Florida. So I went to see this fucking thing, and you see all the original bullshit and the lines and all the different families that they had through. But the freak show wasn't part of theirs. The freak show was a different guy. That was a fucking. There was a famous freak show guy in America.
That's more of a carnival thing anyway, not
Is
a
it?
circus thing.
The freak show.
Yeah, like at a carnival would be like when you're walking around a fair and someone's like, step right up, see the lady with the fucking 2 dicks.
And here's her, she just stuck it off too.
There you go. No, but
yeah, but it was nuts just to see the size of the operation because they would ride these trains into town, then they would have to do a parade with the fucking through the city. You know, like it's free, so everyone would see, and then they would go set up there, but they would have to be one step ahead of all the stuff because there was like so many staff. They had thousands of people working for them just for this big 3-ring circus, and they would show up, and then so it's like 1920s, and they would set up this huge big tent for food. So it was like just hundreds of cafeteria things. And then they would set up another tent just for the horses and another tent for the showers and all. So it was just fucking, it was nuts to see how well they organized it back then.
how'd they get the animals? Did they like say that? Like, yeah, just a couple guys went to India and fucking.
Yeah, like the way it worked was the circus has been around. That idea of like live entertainment and all that shit, like whether it was either gymnasts or animal acts and all that shit, it's been around for fucking centuries. So then what would happen is someone would show up and be like, "Hey, you're a lion tamer. I've got these guys that can backflip. Let's work together." And then slowly it would like turn into more of a like group effort, but they're all kind of more individual things.
Right.
But like a lot of these fucking weirdos, their family goes back to like the 1700s of like putting their head in tiger fucking mouths. Like that's like, yeah, that's like something you're born into. You don't get. But, so I always thought it was like people. I was like, I'm gonna run away with the circus. It's like, and then like be a gymnast or whatever. It's like no, like they're all brothers and sisters and fingering each other. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We've all got stuff on our browser history we'd like to keep private, and using the internet without ExpressVPN is like taking a call on a train on speaker for everyone to hear. What are you, Dominican? You don't know who has access to your most private, sensitive information. Why are you so stupid? Why are you so stupid, Terry? Internet service providers know every single website you visit, and in the US, they can legally sell this information to ad companies who can then use your data to target you. That's why I get so many advertisements for dick pumps. You little dick pumps. They know what I'm Googling. I'm Googling how to make my peen bigger. peenbigger.com. ExpressVPN creates a secure encrypted tunnel between you and your device, the internet, so people can't peep on your online activity. I don't know how well this goes, but I would imagine if you're like, into some illegal stuff, this might help. I don't know what you guys are Googling, but did you see that guy who cried? There was a streamer. So there was a streamer, and he accidentally showed all his browsing stuff, and one of the windows was a deep fake porn
of another
famous streamer. And so then they were like, "What?" And then he got his wife, and he just cried and said, VPN. VPN. Don't be that guy getting caught looking at fictional cartoons of streamers, which I gotta say, I don't want to get into it right now during an ad read, but I haven't decided which side I'm taking for that one. Tune into the non-ad read versions.
Join the Patreon for more.
Join the Patreon where we do. All right, listen up. I love ExpressVPN because you never know who is out there waiting to steal your data. Honestly, I'm sure people here are Googling weird stuff. I checked out that I went onto one of these deep fake porn sites because I didn't even know they existed. Because
After
of
you
it.
saw that,
It's
yeah.
all Jenny Ortega, who is 20 years old, but I just don't think that should be legal. Anyway, she has that big eyes like a Beanie
And
Baby
she
or
plays like an 11-year-old.
It's called acting. You wouldn't walk around an unsafe neighborhood without protection. Again, what are you, Dominican? And I'm never online without protection of ExpressVPN. Secure your online activity today at expressvpn.com/Collie. COLLIE. You get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN free. That's expressvpn.com/COLLIE. Go to expressvpn.com/Collie to learn more and Google incriminating stuff. Funny life. So the circus. So I watched all that and I was like, oh, and I checked out I listened to some of the guys. I listened
They
to
got the headphones in the museum.
the ringleaders. That's each one of them had like their own ringleader style over the years, and I was listening to them, and I was like, "Welcome to the greatest show on earth!" And I was like, Midnight Circus.
Let's go.
Big J's gonna ask you if you sucked a cock. Oh, Big J's gonna ask if you've ever had sex with a black guy. The Midnight Circus. You've seen it all. I honestly think what's gonna happen with Midnight Circus is I'm gonna do too much shrooms and freak out, and then I'll just be like walking up, going, "All right, next guy," and walk off stage.
Maybe microdose then.
No, that's just as much fun as to do too much shrooms.
Not for the people watching.
No, it is. No, it is. I promise you. A guy having a meltdown.
Me and I'm gonna love it.
You on shroomies?
I'll do shroomies.
We're all on shroomies.
I'll do shroomies.
Yo, shroomies.
Oh, twist my okay.
And then we're doing Molly next week too.
I never did Molly. Shroomies, I'm very familiar with, but Molly, don't know her.
No. I hardly lick her.
That put my brain in such a scramble.
I know.
Did you see? I just go.
No. Yeah, so I went out, checked out this bullshit fucking museum or whatever, and it was all right. You get to see all this stuff. Big operation, pretty cool. Went out of business, couldn't handle it. But back in the day, people were starved for entertainment. That was like the big thing. It was like the biggest, greatest thing, and that would probably blow your fucking mind because we don't know. We just see so much shit now that the idea of like just even seeing a lion once in your whole life was like the highlight of their whole life.
Yeah. Well, they got
and then you would go and get blown up in Normandy. That was like how you lived back then. you would propose to a gal that you just met because you're about to get shipped off to France. You get her pregnant, and then you get your head blown off by the fucking the Krauts. The Krauts. Yeah, that was it.
Did they have they didn't have circuses in Ireland or nothing like where you'd like go somewhere?
They did when I was growing up. They did, yeah, but they would like camp. They were small. They weren't like these were like fucking
Grandiose.
arenas.
Yeah.
And there's loads of expressions that came from the circus, which was pretty interesting. I can't remember any of them, but
Well, like the pit flip.
the pit flip,
The pit flip.
No, they used to call there used to be an expression. Check out circus expression. The straw seats or something. So the straw seats is when you add more tickets.
So they just like throw a fucking bay of hail.
That's what they would. They would just put a bunch of straw on the.
Just bays of hail or hay around.
Yeah. It's lingo and slang. There we go. Straw house. Is that what they call it? It's a straw house? On S. You're on A. Yeah. Or, yeah. S.
A, B, C.
There we go. So look, straw house. A filled capacity performance when seats are full. Hay or straw is spread on the ground for people to sit on. There you go. The straw house. Which is when we did Irish show at the fucking... At Skankfest. They let loads of people sit on the stage.
Oh, yeah.
So that's pretty cool. That's what we call it. Straw house, dude.
Nice.
Straw house. Yeah, so it was fun to go see the stuff. It would be nicer just to see a freak show. Just pure, like, offensive, horrible stuff. It's
like Chernobyl level.
Yeah, so it's always just like a retarded baby, man. But, like, at least back then you could have, like, you could really, the self of worth, knowing that you're a bearded lady and you can make a couple of bits. 2 bits, dude?
Right.
2 bits? No, fuck it.
How much is that?
That's like $1 billion today. What's the equivalent of 2 bits? They'd always go 2 bits.
Is that $1?
I don't know. They just used, everything was in bits. They would charge you bits back in the heyday.
Back in the heyday. Is that what they call it, the heyday?
Oh, maybe.
Back in my heyday.
What's that say? A Sunday school? A clean show?
Sunday school show.
Sunday. What's that say? A Spanish web?
Spanish web, a long, soft rope on which circus performers climb and perform in aerial ballet.
Go to N. Go to N. Go to N real quick because I want to hear something racist. I want to hear N-word time when the show is delayed.
How are you not buying tickets March 10th? Come on down. Let's fucking go.
Step right up. Did you ever hear an Italian horrible word for like almonds called N-word toes?
It's not almonds.
What is it?
Eggplant?
No. Google N-word toes.
Toes?
Toes. No, don't just leave that up. Open a new tab because we'll want to come back to this stuff. N-word toes. Offensive slang for... It's a type of nut.
This is an Italian thing?
North American. Brazil nuts.
Oh. This is not... Dude, don't bring the wops into this. We got our own words.
Is it not? It was just an American thing?
It says Brazil nuts.
Yeah, but the Brazilians didn't say it. That's just what they called Brazil nuts.
The Brazil nuts didn't say it? Is that what you just said?
In North America.
The Brazilians didn't say it. Yeah, in North America they would.
I know Well, first, I don't think they call them even Brazil nuts. Did they? Probably just call them nuts.
Were sometimes known as.
Sometimes known as the slang term N-word toes. A vulgarity that gradually fell out of use as the racial slur became socially unacceptable. All I gotta say is like, yo, come on, fucking woke cancel culture.
Look at the Urban Dictionary.
Woke cancel culture.
Some chocolate jimmies, dude. Yeah, there it is.
There you go. It's some chocolate jimmies, bro.
All right. Well, we cracked the code.
I still don't think chocolate jimmies is that's probably racist too. That was like, all right. How about we go by fucking? Yeah, the things like that. We used to say the N-word if we saw one in the neighborhood. No, when we would do. Stop! Edit this out. No, they used to say it in the nursery rhyme.
Oh yeah. We went over this before.
We did. What was it? 3 little piggies or whatever the fucking nursery rhyme was anyway. Yeah, but that was before we didn't even know what it was. You know what I mean? Someone just said it. Yeah. It just gets passed down through the fucking
ancestral DNA.
It was actually I ab-libbed it and it turns out loads of other people have done the same thing. It's like science, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Every other person, you don't need to know each other, you will find the same result. Yeah. And for some reason that nursery rhyme, every single person wrote it. Every culture wrote it. All right, what any other good slangs? There's got to be a couple of, what's that say, Native American?
No.
Can you zoom in on this? This is the tiniest writing of all time. It's got to be a quick key too. And stuff. Show the people at home what we're looking at there. That would help. There you go. Yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking with gas. Banner line. What's this? A barker? A term invented by Hollywood. There is no such word in this. Oh.
Did a broad tosser?
Blow off. Wait, the end of a circus performance, the period when patrons are exiting the tent, you may see midway attractions. No. What'd you say? A broad tosser?
It's a couple down.
A 3-card Monty toss? I swear to God, I thought that was like, you know, like a gymnast who flips a chick.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like a threesome on a fucking tightrope.
Yeah, he's tossing broads.
Yeah, he's the broad tosser.
Is that in Chinese? Here we go. Extra work a circus employee must do without additional, usually stated in an employment contract. Example: circus performers may act as ushers before performance. Butchers may have to hang a sidewall around the big top erect the marquee. So that was called Chinese. So free labor. Is that what that means? Like extra?
Yeah.
Wow, that's Chinese as hell.
That is Chinese as hell, dude.
Cherry pie.
Just call it a Fonzie.
Yeah, all this fucking free labor, dude. Chill, dude.
You're free to go.
Yeah, what the hell?
At any time.
He's trying to fucking push me off the plank, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, Davy Jones's locker. He's trying to fucking push me off the plank.
Dave spent his last $5 on a giant wooden spoon so he can stir some shit. Dave says,
What the hell, dude?
So Collie, I have a question. What do you hate most about Fonzie? What else is on the list?
He's the one on the Patreon saying that shit, dude. It's him. He made 7 YouTube accounts to comment.
Yeah. All right, so that was my circus thing. You know, you got to go see these things and check them out.
A little American history, yeah.
What else did I do? Oh, there was that other. I didn't go to it. I decided to just stay in bed. But there was the museum for, you know, that guy does the art of like the melted clocks and shit.
Yes.
I'd know his name if you said it, but I couldn't tell you.
Salvador
Pionte or something.
It's a Salvador, right?
I don't know. If only we had access to
Salvador
the
Dali?
Is it?
Yeah, melted clocks and shit, right?
Melted clocks and shit. Yeah, there was a Salvador Dali.
Dude, the kid.
That's how he
Has a
looked
great
like?
mustache.
Wow.
What a beast. Oh, wait, were you there at the fucking, like, orb? Oh, no, you said you didn't go.
It was in town, and I decided I'd rather stay in bed. Because a lot of this stuff, you sort of just go for the sake of saying you filled up your day. You know what I'm saying?
Let's look up at his artwork to make sure that I'm not just, like, talking completely out my ass.
It's gotta be
It's
him.
melted clock
I didn't
guy?
know he had a fucked up mustache, though. I didn't know.
That's
All
another-
these guys, too.
Cool. Gnarly.
Did you guys, were you ever taught about art in school? Like any of
Yeah.
this shit? Was it?
Kind of, right?
None of this stuff ever
We
came.
had art classes. Did you have art classes?
That was for the special kids. Honestly, that was legitimately for like, you had to choose between art or music or...
Like home ec.
There was a couple of things. Home ec you couldn't do in my school because it was a boys' school, and home ec is for ladies.
That's so sick.
Although I did know a lot of people when I went to... I changed high schools and then you could do it. A lot of guys took up home ec as like at the very end because they were like, it's an easy subject.
Easy
you know?
money, yeah.
Yeah, it's like cleaning and making a bed and whatever.
You like so?
Yeah, don't open your fucking trap when your husband comes home. My fucking older sister, so when she did home ec, she's 12 years older than me, right? So what's that? She was born in 78. So she was in high school at like 1990 to whatever, and we somewhere at home we still have her like home ec book from back in the day.
Yeah.
But again, the book was from the 80s probably, and a lot of it was great. It was about how to be a good wife. We gotta get it. We gotta get that book, bring it in, and it was some of the stuff was when your husband comes home, have the dinner ready, and don't say anything. Don't ask him any questions for an hour, because they go, he's tired from work. He doesn't want to hear your complaints. He goes, you got to give him an hour. But there's also a lot of persuasion things. It's like how to get your husband to do certain things. Give him a nice meal.
Ooh,
tell him, give him a nice meal. And when he's full, there was like a lot of persuasion on how to run a good household.
So not all bad.
It was like, give your guy a meal and then you say, hey, do you mind if I fucking get my nails done? And he's more likely to say yes. And I remember my sisters and my mother going, this is disgraceful. And I'm me going, fucking shut up. You have half an hour scheduled at 7 p.m.
I'm getting off work in 5 minutes. Dinner better be ready.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, the problem is would you like that life? You go to work 9 to 5, you come home, the dinner's ready, you know what I mean? The wife does whatever. Then you just watch TV or whatever they used to do back then. I don't even know what they do.
That's what they do now.
Do they?
That's all people do. They work, come home, fucking...
Chicks ain't getting your dinner ready these days, are they? No way. Imagine coming home.
Chick-fil-A, dude.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Whatever.
You get to watch Netflix.
Yeah, and then... were they happy? Here's the thing, is were they happy? I know modern day women are like, wow, that was bullshit. The reason divorce rates are so high is because we weren't allowed to leave. And that is a huge factor in the divorce, because they weren't allowed to have bank accounts. So it's not like you could just... as a woman be like, I'm leaving. It's like, where you gonna go? You can't get a job. You don't have any money. You're fucking staying. I bought you fair and square with a 2-bit diamond ring. I spent 2 bits on that ring.
I gave her father 3 pigs, goddammit.
I offered 5. He said, no, please take 3.
Please take her.
Because I should be paying you.
My
I should be paying you. That one, she's a bit chunky. You know what I mean? I weighed her the other day, 80 pounds.
I got another one. Are you sure?
She's 80 pounds. Plus, she's 18. She's on the shelf, my friend.
I got a 7-year-old. She's perfectly fine.
Get rid of her. They used to do that in Ireland. They would have arranged marriages.
What, like trades-offs?
They were tradesies, yeah. Look, and it was especially if they liked each other, you would still have to negotiate it. And they would go into an old pub. And this is up into the 1900s, 1920s, like in the rural parts, like the fucking... and they would go into the snug, which was like a little area of the bar that would be closed off, almost like a private room within a bar. And they would negotiate. And they would be like, all right, they're getting married, but my family gets a sheep or whatever, and the kids get a percentage of that land. They go, no way, she's not worth a sheep. But you look at it, look at those teeth. Are you kidding me? Look at the miles on that clock. That's not real. It's like, dude, she's 17. She's on the shelf. She's over. She's done for it. She's an old woman.
She's on her way out. Yeah.
Yeah, and they would negotiate, and the dad would be just like, yo, whatever you want. You know, they would negotiate, and they'd all the family would sit outside the pub waiting for the announcement that they made the deal.
You just hear them yelling at each other.
Yeah, it was almost like when they elect a new pope and they fucking light the white smoke, you know, to let everyone know.
And everyone's sitting in the square like...
Oh! Yeah, and then they would celebrate with like an apple. Like, so like that was like a treat. It's where it's like someone would know someone who had an apple, and they would go buy an apple and they'd break it into like slices, and all the kids would like eat a little piece of apple, and it was almost like it was like a chocolate sundae to these kids. Dude, when you grow up in a time, listen, if you grew up in a community where your sister was sold for a cow, your sister was sold into marriage for a cow, the only way you celebrate is by like getting an apple.
Yeah,
like that was like a treat to them.
Oh man.
You know, or those monkey nuts or whatever they
the Brazil nuts.
No.
Why do we bring them up again?
No, monkey nuts are you guys call them something. The ones that you crack open. They're like peanuts. And you
cashews? Almonds?
No. You fucking crack them open.
Cashews.
Like they come in a... Circus nuts.
Peanuts.
Yeah. So that's what we call them. We call them monkey nuts. You crack them open. Oh, cashews, almonds.
Yeah, they come in a bag with raisins and chocolate.
But I'm just saying, obviously, if that was back in the day, and they would be like, yo, we had that apple, motherfucker. Yo, remember that day we had the apple? Like, it's just like pure poverty, horrible life. Where the idea of, like, they would all put their money together for like half a penny so that they could all buy an apple, and they would split the apple, and the boys, they'd be just out of their head on sugar, just running around the streets barefoot.
Just go rape and pillage the next village.
Yeah. Absolutely. A simple time, huh? A simple time.
Back when the boys had it right.
We're talking about like the Banshees of whatever.
Does that take place back then?
That takes place in the early 1900s. Yeah.
I gotta watch that, huh?
It's good. Yeah, I liked it.
You finally watched it? Because I know like...
Finally got around to
like
doing
7 people came in here like, hey, Banshees, you're Irish.
I'm sorry I'm busy, dude. I'm sorry I'm a comedian who fucking works and I'm busy and I do fucking every podcast. Fucking no rest for the wicked, you know what I'm saying?
He's such a nice guy. He'll never turn down a drink.
That's me. Be rude. Far from where I was raised.
Guess I'm staying again, boys.
The way you said that was honestly made me go, I'm having a fucking pint. I swear to God, the way you said that. He's such a nice guy. He'd never leave you drinking alone. He'd never leave you.
Should I go get us a couple brews?
Having a pint on your own? What is he, Protestant? Fuck's sake. Wouldn't do that to me enemy. Wouldn't do that to me enemy. So I'm off the booze. 2 nights.
Feeling good.
Well, I did 1 night so far.
So the shakes will come tonight.
I don't know, but last time I didn't even smoke weed or anything like that. So
that's
I need a good fucking... Well, January's bullshit. Dry January's bullshit.
Do it the next month.
It's got to be February. Because February's good because you got a couple of breaks in there, right? you got Super Bowl. You got to have a few pops, dude. You're going nuts. Well, you do.
You kidding me?
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be yingling down my nut.
I might fucking die.
Do you remember the last time they won the Super Bowl? What were you?
I was
12.
No, it was 5 years ago.
Was it only 5 years ago?
It was 19. Yeah, I was 19.
You guys just were fucking nuts.
Snuck into a bar and just fucking front row. It was like the big sports bar in Philly, and just like 10 a.m. Like it really, the game's at 6 p.m. We were in line at 10 a.m. So like, I don't remember the first half.
Of course.
Biggest regret. Like
I was like that fucking Conor McGregor
in
Boston.
Oh, Boston.
Yeah, he fought in Boston. He fought Silva.
Yeah, Dennis Silva.
Dennis Silva, sorry. Yeah, Dennis Silva or whatever. I'm just like blacked out.
You're so excited.
Most drunk I've ever. Yeah. Well, do you know what it was? We went in Boston. All the liquor stores sell those tiny little fucking
shooters.
Airplane shooters. Yeah. So I snuck all them into the garden.
Hell yeah.
TD garden. So I was jingling and jangling my way in there, dude.
The Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yo, we ain't paying for shit.
Scumbags. I love it.
Yo, I'm taking this chair. I'm gonna shit all over your bathroom. Ain't buying nothing. Give me a Coke. Give me one Coke and 2 glasses, my friend.
Yeah. You go, I'll just have a cup of ice.
Yeah, cup of ice, no problem.
You don't charge for that, right?
Yo, you go, give me give me a non-alcoholic iced tea, will you?
I'm gonna go to the bathroom for a while.
Just a splash of sour milk as a sour mix. And yeah, exactly. So I came in there like that, and then you go up and then you buy yourself like a fucking Coke, and then I was like, yeah, give us an empty glass too. But mix them up, down them, fucking out of my head. I think I do remember that happening, but I'm pretty sure as soon as McGregor won, it was just like next day I woke up going.
Especially because the fight doesn't start till fucking 1 a.m.
Yeah, I'm black. I've been blacking out bad lately. But it's not that I'm getting that drunk. It's just I think my body's reached its toll in terms of
just lights off.
Because it knows I'm getting there eventually. So it's like it's almost like clocking out of work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the control center's like, well. We know where this is going.
Yeah, we're gonna look. He's gonna black out soon enough. Let's just leave it now.
Let's go into our families, boys.
They're like, should we remember this? Don't bother. Yeah, like I've been blacking out bad lately. Yeah, so it's like it's not that I'm that wasted.
There's no issues though, right? Like you're waking up to the next morning, you're like, fuck. You feel bad about doing something.
Maybe I don't have. I know better than to go digging. I don't go digging no more. I give myself the benefit of the doubt because what happens is a lot of time you wake up and you got that horrible anxiety and then you go text everyone and go, holy shit, was I bad? And they all go, no, we were fine. And then you go, all right, cool. But so you just had that stress for a while. So now I do the opposite where I wake up and go, I was wasted, blacked out drunk. And if I did something, who did I say it to? Fucking someone, a comedian from the Comedy Cellar. I don't care if they die or live or think about me. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
So like, what could I possibly care?
Fuck them.
Called some chick a fat bitch or something. It's like, whatever.
Another day.
The facts are facts. I meant it. I meant it. So I'm sorry I'm a pussy while I'm sober, but I'm sorry I'm such a coward while I'm sober and you like that version of me. But when I'm a legit legend down in Jaeger bombs and I'm about to talk about your weight gain, yeah.
It's good to
no holding back, dude. You can't chain me down. Collie, the legend.
Collie, no cutoffs, dude.
Fucking Collie goat. Coming out, making fun of your insecurities. Not paying my tab, dude. Pissing the Uber. Legend.
Break into the wrong apartment thinking you were locked out of yours.
Yeah. Woke up with food stains, don't remember eating. Is that ketchup? What is that? I did wake up one time with me just like not abusing. I don't know what I did. I ordered tacos and they didn't understand what I was saying or something. So then I got angry about them. And there's like a video of me just like this going like wasted drunk. It was the night you went to that show, the secret show, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And it's just like me, I don't know where this poor Mexican guy is, and I'm just like, I said, fucking carretas! I'm like just screaming at him, and he's just like, you can see he's just like ignoring me, and I'm like, what did I say? Huh? I wake up the next day going, I got food? Did I even get food off this guy?
Yeah, we need to like throw it back in his face.
Yeah.
Carnitas!
Carnitas! Fellas, have we got some new dick pills for you? The previous dick pill people, they're no good. Doesn't work. They give you headaches. Your tongue looks like a stupid color. All right? There's nothing worse than not being able to put the stick shift in drive when you need it the most. That means when you get a big hard dick after 10 Jack and Cokes and you're about to bang a fat chick, but you can't get it up because the folds. Anyway, Rex MD makes getting generic and branded Viagra or Cialis easy so you can get hard. Rex MD, I talk about keeping a Viagra on hand just in case. Oh, that's supposed to be me telling you. I genuinely do have dick pills,
Just
pretty
stuff
much
in your wallet.
just all over, like an alcoholic who hides like a bottle of fucking vodka in the toilet. Yeah, I've got
behind
some
the headboard.
Yeah. It's underneath the pillow like a toot for the. Rex, look, this is just the truth. You get to a certain point, porn has fucking crippled our mental anxiety when it comes to sex. We expect certain things. And you know what? At the end of the day, girls expect certain things too because of the internet. They see the type of piping that, let's be honest, a black guy can give her. So you want to keep her around, you gotta at least be hard for a while. So Rex MD has made the whole process simple. Viagra can cost around $90 a pill. They sell it for as low as $2 a pill. Definitely worth it. And Rex MD has already helped over 300,000 guys gain confidence quickly and confidently, and they're here to help you. Listen, the world has changed, right? People have on hymns to keep their hair. We're hitting to the gym. We're drinking these juices. We're getting shredded. We're on pills. We're all on roids. We're all on performance-enhancing drugs. And that's what this is. What do you reckon Joe Rogan's doing? Do you reckon Joe Rogan's all natural? No. Joe Rogan is the best man on earth, and we all want to be like him. He's dropping fucking pillies, and he's cracking open chickies. Verbatim, act now to take advantage of their best deal yet by heading to rexmd.com/Collie, Collie. That's REXMD.com. Our exclusive deal will save you up to 90%. That's a lot. Where you'll only pay $2 per dosage. Starter packs of generic Viagra or Cialis are now available for our listeners to get started. That's rexmd.com/Collie, Collie. For up to 90% off. Give the gift of pleasure this year with Rex MD. Do it, boys. No chewing, none of that bullshit, none of those headaches. This is old school, hardcore. What did Pele, the greatest soccer player of all time, have? He had Viagra, dude. Be like Pele. Get on Rex MD. Yeah, so I'm off the booze now. Things have changed.
You got a pep in your step. I love it.
I woke up like having slept well for the first time in forever.
Yeah, let's keep this going.
So I've given myself 2 days. It might only be 1 day for February. That's Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. I'm giving myself going out for dinner with the chick. Trying to go out. So, I can't justify going out for dinner and not polishing off a fucking rake of cocktails.
Especially when you're going to look at the fucking bill, dude.
This is what I said to good friend of the show, Ari Shafir. Check out his episode 31 or something. He got naked, and it still revolts me. It's still disgusting to this day.
I can still smell his belly button.
Anyway, I think he got that tested. I think he went to a doctor. It turns out he had a fungus or something. Anyway, we were like, oh.
Me and you just got like pushed back into hell, dude.
I swear I gag every time I think of that smell.
People are like, that was you're lying. I'm like, no. Stinky smelly.
Do I explain to the Irish? I'd rather go out. Here's the thing is, you could drop 100 bills on your chick. Teddy bear, chocolates, flowers. None of that benefits me at all. Mm-mm. That's like a good, like, I'm too busy to look after you. So I'd rather go out and drop 200 bills on a dinner, and at least I can enjoy half of it, and then I'll get to eat most of hers too. So that's like 150 for myself. Valentine's Day is for me. And
they don't know that.
And I get to stick it in her fucking ass that night. I won't because I love her, but I could. I won't because that's crazy. That's for the side chick, you do. That's for the goumage.
That's for the goumage, you disrespect. They don't do that to the future mother of your children.
What, you kidding me?
You're fucking joking.
She's gonna raise my kids.
Unbelievable.
Not have a bow-legged wife. Fucking.
Do you have to make the reservations? Is that like a point that is made that you have to be the one that like plans the day?
Yeah, because I'm good with that. I'm good at keeping track of restaurants and things like that. I always have places, so I don't really mind. The problem is that most of the places in New York you can't get into, like, because they're too busy.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass trying to get in somewhere.
That's her job, because I'll suggest it and I'll say the restaurant and I'll say get us any time you can. Not that we've been so broke lately. We haven't been out to a nice meal in a while, but when we've gone to nice places that you hard to get into, she knows the days. Like, she'll have an alarm 9 o'clock. That's when they go over.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
ideally someday I'll just be like a fucking, you know, like Schultz, who can just like show up and they just like give him the old Goodfellas treatment. They go right this
Walk the
way,
table,
he greases some palms.
Bobby Vintone.
Yeah, he greases some palms. Just fucking.
He gave $20 to everybody that worked.
He hands him a crowd work clip, and fucking. What is this? Just a business card.
Turn your phone sideways.
It's just a QR code of his YouTube channel. It's just a link to his QR.
You're gonna laugh.
Anyway, yeah. So that'd be the goal, like someday like that. But no, all that type of admin bullshit I can't really do. But I have a list of just great restaurants.
I wish I would have talked to you because I just kind of just fucking was like,
for what? For
we're having Greek food
for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, where you going? Taverna.
Snack Taverna.
Taverna Kikalagas?
No, Snack Taverna. It's called, which sounds trashy as hell.
Where's that? Did you already say
It's
this to
near.
her?
It's near. Yeah. She doesn't know where we're going.
We'll cancel it. Go to the other place. It'll be cheaper. It'll be better.
Yeah.
Promise you.
Is it near the Comedy Cellar? Because we're going there after dinner.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Interesting.
10 p.m.
You got your tickets for that already too?
She
Or
got
no?
the tickets to the show. I had to get
sick.
reservation.
McDougal?
I think so.
It'd be great if I'm on that show. That'd be so
Is
fun.
that possible?
It is possible that I'd be on that show.
Oh
I'm
my
at the stand.
God.
It'd be so funny because I'll just go, yo. Yeah, I go, yo, my friend Fonzie keeps cheating on his girlfriend. my friend Fonzie gave him his girlfriend chlamydia.
And she doesn't know. He crushed up the.
Yeah. Did the old feeding the dog trick.
No! We're going to VU. We're going to VU.
Yeah, or even worse, I go up there and go, yo, so my friend Fonzie's girlfriend keeps sending me nudes.
Whoa!
And you go, she's like, oh, let's go. She's like,
holy shit, dude.
that would be great.
That would be. She deserves it.
It is. It's not near. It's not near the place.
That
in the
was
city.
my whole. I just had to pick something close.
Yeah, but the other place would be better. I promise you.
We'll talk about
Union
that.
Square. Yeah.
That's not far.
That's not far. It's not bad. Taverna Kikalagas. What about you, David? You all on your own for Valentine's Day, huh? Yeah. What are you gonna do? Get
my mattress that's on the floor.
Yeah, treat yourself to some fucking.
That's gonna be great. I'm excited.
You treat yourself to some Trader Joe's carbonara, fucking home meal type thing.
Fucking spank one out, dude. It's gonna be great.
Spank one out.
Yeah.
You're kind of Boston. Almost has a Canadian accent.
There is at times. The more around you, I'm starting to feel like nearly every American say water. A little bit weird.
Except
No, you say the most weirdest, but I think there's actually
Water.
It takes a long time, but now I'm starting to pick up on it. You say rum.
I say rum. Yeah.
You'd be
Water.
more. You should really release the inner Boston.
Dude. It's a fact, dude. Just that all day.
Is it? That's
you sound like you're moaning when you do it like that.
That's what they do.
What the
It's
fuck,
dude.
dude?
All the letters.
Oh no!
Fucking mushed together.
Is that another finger?
Oh, the British are coming.
Wow!
So am I.
Wow! Teabag party.
Sign me up.
Now you got to double into that fucking Boston accent. Like,
Maybe. The Boston accent is the most closest to how they talked during the Revolution.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the American colonists all had a Boston accent.
Glad they got rid of that shit.
I know.
Stamp that out.
No, it's great.
And then we got fucking all y'all. Then that's a sudden.
That's the sudden.
I do declare. That's all, yeah, I like that. I like that y'all fucking Colonel Sanders fucking.
Yeah, they're all the judges from My Cousin Vinny.
Yeah, just I do declare.
He was a what?
He is a free black man. You want to treat him different. So you want me to treat him like a white guy? That is not what I said. That guy who plays that guy in
Don Johnson.
Don Johnson plays him in
Amazing.
in Django. Django?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy's so good.
Django. Interesting. Damn it.
Great movie.
Django. I had a joke about Django.
Is that why you keep saying it?
Yeah, it's horrible to do this up in the middle of a podcast. But
It
I
is.
need to save this because I used to have a joke about did you say the D is?
The D is silent, motherfucker.
Yeah, and I used to apply that joke to someone else, and I cannot remember what it was. Nice. And it's gonna bug the fuck out of me. But I had a great joke because I'm very good at stand-up comedy. But I forget things. I forget great jokes that other people. What the hell is this?
Is that the guest?
Oh, it could be actually. I don't think so. Hello? Hello? Oh, it's Spanish.
God damn it. Sorry, everybody. Put a timestamp down. This is getting clipped.
Ah, he hung up. Some Spanish boy. Yeah, I thought it was going to be the next guest coming in. Whatever. All right. Do we have anything else, a good topic there to jump on?
I kind of want to save them for the guest, like the ones that I got in my head.
Yeah, but he won't be here for like a week.
Probably.
So
these.
We'll release it like in a week.
Oh, he won't be here for a week.
No, he's going to be here today, but we'll release it next week.
I know what you're saying. Have you seen the video of Paul Pelosi with his no doubt gay lover? They're saying it's a QAnon right wing guy. My fucking ass, dude.
I don't know.
Pull up the tape.
What is that? Did you come up with that? Is that your thing now?
What?
Pull up the tape?
I don't know.
It sounds like something like Oprah would say. Pull up the tape.
I swear to God, that was just off the rip.
Add that to Fonzie's podcast that you don't release. The episodes that you record every week can never release.
I know the weekly time and studying I do on public knowledge. You haven't seen this?
I saw it. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
But
look, let's analyze the tape.
Okay. So, by the way, I did see some retarded thing of like someone trying to imply there's like someone standing to the left.
Oh, yeah.
Behind the
Who
thing.
opens the door?
Dude.
Who opens the door? Run it from the top.
Bro. You do. Come on.
Put the audio on, and then we're gonna pause and analyze.
The problem, I don't think we have enough time to get through all this like as much as we wanted. Because
Well, it's enough to get it going.
we'll get it going.
You're stalling. You're wasting time.
How you doing? What's going on, man?
Pause it right here.
So who opened the
Wait.
door? Yeah, let's go back to who opened the door.
Someone closes the door at some point.
Okay, so rewind 10 seconds.
So this is him and his gay lover.
And look, he's opened the door. No sense of urgency or danger. He's got a drink in his hand.
I know he does. Who opened the door? The big guy.
I think this guy did.
No, he opened the door with a drink in his hand. And also, what's that to the
That's
left
Paul.
there? Is that a camera? Is that a phone? What is that? What's that little thing?
It looks like a clock.
That's a clock.
It looks like it.
No one has a clock.
Like a baby monitor or something? The fuck is that?
Well, they're watching gay porn. That's gay porn.
Why is he in his fucking undies, dude?
Look, what's that? What else is on that table? Let's examine the table. What is that? Are they two big, huge dildos? And what is that? Is that like anal beads? What is going on here?
It's a heart with someone's face in it.
What's that behind them? A gay stairs? Is that a gay sex stairs?
Is that Jeffrey Epstein's
Is
staircase?
that one of those gay sex stairs? What's that?
Butt plug.
Another butt plug?
Yeah.
What's that? See all that dark, shadowy stuff underneath the thing? What's that? Is that like black cum?
Is that
cum.
shit stains?
That's like old cum. Yeah, that's shit stains.
That's anal sex shit stains.
I'm telling you, that's an anal sex gay door. I've seen gay doors. That's a gay door. That's a very, see the way it's blue trimmings.
The way it's about to get painted. That's gay as
Alright,
hell.
so let's go back to the. Was it about to get painted? Is that
That's what that is.
No, that's not what that is it?
That's
Yeah,
definitely
blue
tape.
Yeah, painting tape. Right?
No, you don't leave. No, you don't. You don't leave that up overnight like that. That's like design in the door. You put that up immediately and then you paint and take it off immediately. So they say, look, in the window here, there's a fucking gay guy looking in the window.
Bappy.
So move your cursor to the left.
What's going on, man?
The door did move right there. You
The
couldn't
door
see
closed.
the shadow.
The door closed over. He's holding the. Look, he's holding the hammer.
Why is he smiling on the right? They're like having fun.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Gay guys don't just hit you in the head, dude. You think that guy just like panicked and it's like, I'd rather. What do you think happened? Pause it for a second. What do you think
Like his thought process.
in your world? Pelosi is a batty boy.
Yeah.
He's a batty boy.
Buddy.
He's a batty boy.
Oh.
And he had one of his bum fuckers over, and they were hanging out, having a cocktail. For some reason, the guy smashed his way into the house. There's a video of that. Potentially doctored, is it?
I haven't seen a video of him
Why did the
smashing.
cops show up? He rang the cops, didn't he?
One of them rang the cops.
And said, look, hey, yeah, you get over here, kind of. But he said it in a casual way. Do they
There's
have,
no urgency.
do they? I know there's no urgency, but sometimes you gotta fucking not be like, he's gonna beat me up. You gotta be like, because he's insane. This guy's an insane man.
Yeah.
And you're obviously scared of some strangers in your house, no matter what.
You know what the telltale sign of a insane person is? It's those fucking like New Balance, like white shoes.
The Nike Monarch.
The Nike Monarchs, dude. The substitute teacher shoes.
Bro, I love those shoes.
Look at him. He's
Wait,
standing.
This is,
yeah.
This is
Yeah,
the,
but he's holding it. Look,
Why is he smiling
Yeah,
on the right?
He's
this
not
is-
smiling. He's like, hey, that's not a smile.
No,
That's
you-
a hey.
He's so.
That's a
you would
hey,
never
hey, hey.
stand-
Dude, that's
you,
a vinegar stroke.
You would never stand like next to a guy like half with your back turned with a guy that broke into your house and has a hammer.
With a
like,
drink in your hand.
The way he's standing is insane if this guy you thought was like you didn't know him and you thought he was a burglar.
No, how many times are you getting burgled and just fucking kicking ass like a ninja? What are you talking about?
They're in the most secure, like they literally Secret Service around their house 24/7.
Yeah, and all those guys are useless.
It's impossible this guy could break in.
I don't think it's impossible.
I heard there's a video of him coming in the back door, but I don't think it's, if you know what I mean.
How much you have to pay for that, Dave?
Video.
Dave got duped.
He's the one who was filming.
I was on the Biden laptop.
Meanwhile, Dave's sneaking out the chimney.
And I took it.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So,
a drink in the hand. I don't know.
The drink in the hand might be casual. The fact that he got smacked in the head with a fucking hammer.
Totally.
Wait, can you play it a little bit?
Yeah.
So obviously, look, he's holding on to it. He loses his strength. He needs to drop the.
Ooh. Why don't the cops get on it as soon as you see a hammer getting pulled? And, like, no one's like, hey. I've gotten fucking thrown up against a cop car for having my hands in my pockets uncomfortably.
But this is a rich person's neighborhood, man. They don't really come in like that.
No, that's how they come in more so against a fatty with a hammer.
Yeah, but they didn't know exactly what's going on. Shame he wasn't black, because he would have just got shot.
Right.
That would have been the best case scenario for Pelosi.
For Paul. Yeah.
Honestly, yeah. If like in that situation, I would rather the guy be black so that the cops will shoot him. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That sometimes it is beneficial for the cops to be racially profiling if you're a victim.
Yeah.
you don't want to get confused
For us, it's great.
Right.
Yes, of course. I'm not saying it's right or anything. I'm just saying sometimes you can go, thank God for that. Go. So look, but you don't see the smack though, right? So pause it. Oh, does he? That was enough.
I mean,
it is behind it. It's an old school technique of a camera angle where it's like it's behind the screen. You know when they beat up someone underneath the table or whatever, you don't see the slap. It's like wrestling when they slip to the crowd, so you don't see the chair and miss him.
Right. You can hear him snoring though when he gets knocked out.
Oh, he actually gets knocked out. Wow.
Well, unless he's an incredible fake sneaker.
Yeah.
Maybe the guy's
Play it again.
I'm not getting any answer on call.
The drink fucked it up.
And then wait, you'll hear it come in.
Nice asshole. Oh, he's out cold. Wow.
Ever 14 Everson, backup code 3.
You'll hear it.
Nah, they cut it short.
This is San Francisco Police. Do you need help?
Oh, well, there's a gentleman here just waiting for my wife to come back. Nancy Pelosi. He's just waiting for her to come back, but she's not going to be here for a day, so I guess we'll have to wait.
Okay, do you need police, fire, or medical for anything?
I don't think so. Is the Capitol Police around?
That's weird.
No, this
They
is San
usually
Francisco.
protect my wife. They're usually here at the house protecting my wife.
He must be
No,
hammered.
this is San Francisco Police.
Friday,
I understand.
2022.
Okay, well,
0224
I don't know, what do you think?
18 seconds.
think everything's good.
Look, if that guy's right beside him with a fucking...
Totally.
Good. I've got a problem, but he thinks everything's good.
Do you know who the person is?
I hate these.
No, I don't know who he is. He has this. He's telling me not to. He's telling me not to do anything.
What is your name?
My name is Paul Pelosi.
Friday.
Anyway, this gentleman says that he thinks everything ought to, he told me to put the phone down and just do what he said.
18 seconds.
Okay?
Okay, what's the gentleman's name?
Ugh.
I don't know. What's that?
My name's David.
The name is David.
Okay, and who is David?
I don't know. What's that?
I'm a friend of theirs.
Yeah, he says he's a friend, but as I said, I've never.
But you don't know who he is?
No, ma'am.
Okay, that just...
I hate... there's few things in this world bug me more than when you have these people on the other end going, you're like, hey, so I'm being held hostage? Okay, and what's the hostage's name? Okay, right, and is the hostage in the room with you right now?
He's stabbing me slowly.
You go, they ring you up and you go, I want to order a pizza to this address. Have you got the I'm being held hostage special?
They've already sent police at that point, though.
I know,
when
but
they
why
ask
do they
you
even
questions.
they keep them on the phone like that type
Yeah,
of
try
shit?
to keep them. Get
Nah, they're bored. They're gossip queens. That's it. You got the information. What are you fucking retarded? The guy's like, look, there's a guy in my home, and he's obviously beside me, and I'm like scared. And he goes, I think we have a problem. He thinks it's fine. And she's like, that's not the cop. We're not. She goes, I think you have the wrong number. This is the San Francisco police.
He's go Capitol Police.
And she goes, my wife is Nancy Pelosi. And she goes, okay.
Yeah, she goes, yeah.
And then who are you? Okay, sure. And Nancy Pelosi's out of town. Is she? All right.
Yeah, she goes, and I'm married to Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah, she goes,
doesn't believe
wasting
him.
police time is actually a federal offense. He gets fined. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like I know you guys love it. But
No, after hearing that call, though.
it does make sense that he was acting in such a way. The problem is this. It is the truth. The cocktail thing, he was probably just trying to be as calm as you can. If there's a guy in the house, you go, no, that's cool. It's good. Yeah. Don't worry about it. You know, yeah, I love you. Everything's fine. All that type of bullshit. Yeah, sure, I'll suck it. Whatever. You can't have this is the reason he got smacked is because he had a cocktail in his left hand. And obviously, first of all, that hammer's getting ripped out of your hand. The way the hammer was positioned. Although if that was a fucking ghetto chick, like, do you ever some of those videos I've seen of these chicks holding onto each other's heads? It's fucking insane. It's insane.
Tiger style.
It's
dude.
like fucking Excalibur fucking level strength of just they hold on. They just like, what's going on in the hood? Are they just learning how to
doing that fucking exercise
all day, just grabbing a bitch's fucking weave. That's why you need to have wigs. That's why wigs is a good getaway thing. But
you Houdini though.
I just see them. They grab them and they just don't let go. I saw a girl ripping fucking another girl's entire. I don't know if you want to say.
Wig,
cornrows, maybe like the braids right in the head, like the whole thing.
All braid out.
The whole thing was
it real?
Bald. Yeah, it was legit. It was like the entire half her head got ripped off the head. It was vicious.
Was there like blood?
So that's what I'm saying. He loses that because he's a rich white man.
He's like
we don't have good grip. You got to be a 17-year-old hood rat to hold on to that
that hammer.
If that guy's name was fucking. What's a good hood rat name? Come on.
Go ahead, dude.
Jump in, boys. Come on. Add some tags.
Jennifer Coolidge.
I don't know what that means at all. Yeah, if that was a fucking Jennifer Kool-Aid, they fucking he'd be still holding on to that fucking thing, and in one hand he'd be
still the drink.
She'd be like, that hammer ain't going nowhere.
Give me my Hennessy Red.
And meanwhile, she's sipping on a Long Island iced tea in the other hand, French martini or whatever. So he gets smacked though. So the hammer gets taken off him, then he gets smacked, but he held onto the drink. I get it. Good cocktail, you don't want to let it go, but sometimes you got to put the cocktail down.
You probably just made that old fashioned.
Listen, I don't think I've heard enough so I'm not a vote no foul play here, but I'm willing to listen to, if you guys want to put together a better PowerPoint presentation of why this is all just a fake thing.
Honestly, after watching that, I'm more towards the middle now of that could have been real.
That brought me back down.
You see that, folks?
Yeah.
See, that's folks. I just talked to QAnon. The trick is to let them in your life. Fuck. And soon enough, listen. And next week we talk about the Jews in the banks.
This is how you get SNL, dude.
I'm bringing you guys down to
bringing us back.
Bring us to the left, dude.
Yeah, it's like when they have like 9/11 conspiracy guys, and they talk them through it, and you go, okay, maybe.
You see the black dude that would go talk to KKK guys and like convert them back to like being open. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The guy was on Rogan.
Yeah,
they don't do that with 9/11 though, but I know what you were saying.
I've seen people do with the 9/11 stuff. I saw there was a TV series about the guy would bring conspiracy theorists and he'd bring them.
He brings the dumbest people he can find.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And you know what they're doing, dude.
One word, as we always say here, folks. One word: Tower 7.
Tower 7. Thermite found at the site.
We got to make merch that says one word: Tower 7.
Can I start making 9/11 merch?
I guess.
Let's go.
I don't know. That's one. Let's just
get that off, man.
No, I think that'd be some good merch. Just one word: Tower 7. Question.
That's very funny. That's very funny. One word.
Hey.
Welcome. All right, awesome. Look, that's the end of the episode, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Holy shit.